Hi everyone, Kelt here. So Harry is pictured playing polo in California with his old friend Nacho Figueroa in a club which isn't that far from Montecito. So he's carrying on his favourite sport regardless. And the thing which interested me about this was the fact that Meghan's very, very close friend Marcus Anderson, who is supposed to be a friend of Harry's as well, is there watching him. So he pops up in the strangest circumstances. He was at the meal that Harry and Meghan had with, it was alleged to be Eugenie and her husband Jack, but looking at the video, it was pretty obvious to a lot of us that it was actually Marcus. He is a friend of them all, and they met through the Soho Club. In fact, he's been said to have lived with them a few times as well. But take a look at this picture. I think Harry is, as a prince, surely there are other stretches that he could do for his glutes. I'm sure there must be something else more appropriate than this, but it got some laughs anyway. So another headline says that Meghan Markle stuns in tiny summer shorts, well, they weren't that tiny, to cheer on husband Prince Harry. So it just is more and more convincing that she is behind so many of these news articles. I wonder how much she paid to get them to say that she stunned in tiny summer shorts. Anyway, here we have Hello Magazine says Prince Harry enjoys fun weekend with old friends in Los Angeles. So he's got Nacho there and Marcus. Spoilt for choice. Well, they're saying here that Prince Harry plays polo in California with pure machismo body language. Great to see. Really? And then we have staff at Harry's mental health firm threatening to quit. How can Harry have a mental health firm? Now we have NETFILX cancelling Meghan's animated series entitled Pearl. So it's one of several projects which is being dropped by NETFILX. And so she doesn't need to take this personally. It also looks like Hollywood is declining. And Harry and Meghan are going to go to New York and try Broadway instead. I don't think any of these things are going to be there for the long haul. Disney is declining. Hollywood is. There seem to be cutbacks everywhere. So the Mail is saying that could NETFILX now put pressure on Harry and Meghan? The pressure would be not for them to create anything of any substance or with any talent, but to create something which would basically spill the beans on the royal family. That's what they want. So will they do it? They've done it so far, haven't they? So this article here in the Mail is saying Meghan and Prince Harry could face pressure from NETFILX bosses to deliver more original damnation of the royal family to justify their deal after her animated TV series was axed. No wonder the royal family are freaking out about this. So in order to rebuild NETFLIX's subscriber numbers, Harry and Meghan are under pressure to basically try and destroy his family again. And then he comes back and says he's keeping an eye on his grandmother, hopes she's okay and everything. Why didn't Harry just stay a prince? He could have kept quiet and just done his job. We would never have known what an idiot he is. He would have not shown himself up as much, because by trying all these different ventures and failing as they are, they're both making themselves look worse than ever. Meghan could have acted out the part of Duchess and kept quiet and just wore nice clothes, and they would have still had the perks of the job. They would have still had the money and the prestige. Regarding Marcus being at the polo match, some are saying that he's checking up on his investment. could be. The Daily Star is saying Meghan believes she has entered a new stratosphere of importance. She's got to be behind these headlines. This is an insider claiming it, so the insider's got to be her. And the Daily Star also says Meghan Markle and Prince Harry switch between cars to evade US paparazzi. Or how about Meghan and Harry switch cars to create a kerfuffle so that the paparazzi actually do see them because they hadn't spotted them yet. How hilarious. The Daily Mail is also saying Prince Charles's biographer Jonathan Dimbleby brands Prince Harry, and I quote, not the brightest, end quote, and claims Meghan has led, again a quote, led him by the nose, end quote, as he slams that ghastly Oprah interview. He said that the Oprah interview was the most ghastly error of judgment. And he says that Prince Harry was a lovely guy, but not the brightest. This article does talk about Harry's wisdom, which I don't know if he said that to make up for saying that he was stupid, but another amazing thing is that it's said that Prince Harry was obsessed over Prince William so much that he was told to seek help from MI6. This is incredible. This is according to Tina Brown. It's said that Harry ranted so much to his ex-girlfriend Cressida that she suggested he seek professional help with MI6 as his complaints were tiresome. She basically suggested that Harry's frustrations stemmed from William hogging the best briefs. I mean, William is to be king, not Harry, so of course he would get the best briefs. And we're not talking about underwear here. And Ms. Brown also claimed that when Harry wasn't obsessing over his brother, he was moaning about his father, Prince Charles. Well, I can believe that with what came out in the Oprah interview. The author reported that a friend of the family described Harry as a, and I quote, very, very angry man, end quote. That's pretty dangerous then, for a very, very angry man to be with somebody like Meghan. I think we can see the anger in the photos of him anyway. This article says that the younger prince seemed not to have gotten the memo that the future king would always get the juiciest patronages. So what's he going to do, as his and Meghan's projects seem to be failing one after another, and William and Catherine seem to be going from strength to strength, even though the Caribbean tour wasn't a 100% success. It didn't make them look particularly bad. They did as best as they could with what they had, and I think they did really well. So as Prince William and Catherine go from strength to strength, is that going to increase Harry's anger? If so, then I think the security needs to be really stepped up for William and Catherine, and they need to keep Harry out of anything to do with the Platinum Jubilee, and most definitely not on the balcony. And Harry is allegedly refusing to bend over Prince Charles's coronation with Camilla. Again, this subject is being brought up ahead of time, but he's making it very clear that he refuses to accept Camilla as Queen Consort. And the Express is saying that Prince Harry is in a much better spot than Meghan Markle. Nothing is going anywhere for her. But as people say, all he has is Invictus. And I think they're equally in a pretty bad spot. And now I notice that Eugenie is going into podcasting like Harry and Meghan. It'll be interesting to hear what she has to say. Perhaps she'll put the record straight about everything to do with the royals. There are those that are saying that Harry and Meghan want the balcony spot for their NETFILX. They want a balcony shot for their NETFILX project, and for Harry's book, they want to be seen on the balcony. What do you think about this? Let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Please subscribe, ding my bell for more alerts for more videos, like if you liked it, and share. Bye.